They always say that men always think about sex.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
But you know what? I think that women think about sex more than men. We ain't got funny faces, but no words. I really do. They say men think about sex every 6 seconds.
That's possible.
Possible. Especially me knowing myself. But I say, I did a study. Women think about sex every 3 seconds. That's twice as much as men. And I'm a credible source. Believe that. Now, do you honestly believe that men think about sex more than women? Anybody? Open for it?
Oh, so anybody can answer this?
Let's let see if the ladies do it first. That's the old school approach.
Every 3 seconds, I think that's false.
Well, yeah, every 3 seconds.
Well, the stats may be a little tweaked. But in general, do you really believe that men think about sex more than women?
Yeah. Who's questioning?
All of you. But the ladies first.
Depends on the girl. I mean, I don't know.
I think all these questions depends on the person.
Yeah.
So
I think because everybody's different, so it all depends on.
Well, you know, I'm going to throw all the ladies in the same category. They all think about sex more than men.
I disagree.
Why?
I don't think about sex like that. So you talking about all ladies?
We got some friendly ladies on the show today. Friendly. But you know what? Do you feel that men think about sex more than women?
In some cases, yes. There are some cases where there are some brothers, some some guys that do think about sex more than women. I can't deny it.
I think it's a lie.
I can't deny it.
I think we just voice the issues about sex
that's
more than women. Women might
Guys-
think it, we'll be vocal about it.
Yeah, think about it. Guys are more vocal about sex. You know, we talk about it. You can talk about it with your boys, with other girls. You can talk about it in class and shit like that through text messaging and shit.
Have you ever been in a girl conversation?
Girls talk about it too. Probably worse than boys.
Well,
Yeah.
see, no, wait a second. But do you say it outside your circle of girls?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you go into the student center being like, yeah, I want to ride that.
Hell yeah, I be happy and all this and that.
Do you? I mean, that's honestly.
I'm playing in the background.
Honestly say it. Do you do it?
Nah.
Do you go to the student center? You know what? I can get him in bed.
You know,
Ooh,
I got a
quiet all
question.
the
Women be undressing guys with their eyes too, so it's not technically on us. I mean, like for any girl that says they don't look at the guy in a sexual way and don't say anything, that's whack. I know I look at women.
I have a real question. Do y'all ladies feel pressured about having sex with your man? Like, say you're not a virgin. I'm not saying none of y'all are or not, but I'm just saying in general, just theoretically speaking. Say y'all have been active before, and your man knows that. And now he's dude that approaches you wants to holler at you. Do you feel pressured in having sex with him, knowing that he knows that you've been active and he expects you to have sex with him?
No.
That's a good question.
I don't know.
That's a damn good question.
Because, you know, some girls be like, do I need to have sex with him at some given point in order to keep him around if you know he's a good man?
No.
Keep
I
him
don't
around.
think
Keep him
You're not
around.
gonna keep a good guy
Just,
around.
you know, understand what I'm saying?
Someone says, but
look,
on the real,
If both of y'all have been sexually active before, do you feel that sex can be used to keep somebody around? Because put it like this: if you have sex before and he has sex before, and then y'all start dating, do you honestly believe that if one of y'all want to go cold turkey, the other one's gonna be happy with that? Plain and simple.
no, because that's why you don't start it like that. You don't even start doing that.
Great man once said, the same thing. You have to do the same thing to keep your man. Is the way you got your man. So if a girl starts off a relationship with sex, she's gonna feel like she has to keep having sex to keep him around. Am I right? All right, I know I'm right by the silence. Now, if the relationship starts off with, going out and coming over, watching movies and stuff like that, watching some TV together. You know, it's going to take the same thing. Now, granted, we are college students, and we are here to get an education. So come finals week, we don't expect you to be around a lot. Hell, not even midterm week. I don't expect you to be around a lot. But if you start off the relationship wanting to hang out constantly, you will feel pressure to say that it has to continue when a relationship starts. Because that's how the mind works.
That's why you shouldn't base it off just that. You need to have a solid foundation, and then because I guess it can get boring. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't have a connection. The words you hate. Especially if you don't have a connection, you should connect with the person. That's what should happen.
See, okay. Let me see if I can rephrase. Oh, I'm not saying that don't have sex with him or do have sex with him or her or whatever. But say it's a guy you really like, and you know that he's been wanting it for a long time.
Well, how long have you been talking to him?
I just said a long time. I don't want to throw numbers out there because I don't believe in time to
There's no
choose.
choosing.
I don't believe in you wait a certain time before you do something. I believe that if you feel it, then you do, with no regrets. No, I'm just saying, because if you put a time limit on it, to me, it seems fake. It just seems fake to me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to date nobody. We have to be talking for 6 months before we officially date. That's fake to me. It seems mechanic, robotic. It's not real. All I'm saying is that, okay, if you're somebody that you really like and you really don't want to lose them, but they've approached you several times about when are we going to become intimate, do you feel pressure to of course he's probably asking. He's asking you, so do you feel pressure to do it right away, like when he asks you, or a little bit after it, or would you just be like, no, it's not going to happen and risk losing him? Because some people make sacrifices in order to keep somebody.
I'd rather lose him than lose yourself. So
Him asking is just
If you
Yeah,
if
like,
you
shouldn't happen,
right?
right?
Just because I don't have sex right then and there or when he wants it, then
he doesn't
Yeah.
want you.
There's
He
the
don't
door.
want you for the right reasons anyway.
Yeah.
So
that's what they're saying. Like he didn't want you for the right reasons.
you don't want to lose yourself.
if he would give that up just for that, then he obviously
It's
wasn't
not
the
gonna
right
last
one.
long
Yeah, it's not gonna last long.
Since we're on the topic and everything, I once, dated this one girl. Notice I said once. But she said before we even started dating, before we even thought about dating, she said, no sex.
Well,
And I stuck around being the man that I am. Lived it out. Then had no sex. We dated for just under 2 months. But I'd like to go ahead and say that was not my fault we broke up. It's because she had a change of heart. By change of heart, I mean, she said, I just don't feel the same way about you anymore. So that's her fault. But the fact that she put it out there that said, no sex before, is it important for any lady to go up to a guy and say, you know what, we're not going to have sex?
Yeah, not when you're
Is that-
people. It's
No.
not-
I'm talking about when you've been,
Yeah.
you've been talking for a while,
A good while.
and all of a sudden it's, and you're like, okay, we want to go ahead and become that inner relationship, that we're together phase. Is it important for you to go ahead and establish then, you know what, this is not going to be about sex, or we're not going to have sex now? Is that important?
I don't know.
Judging by the no, I don't
you
want
just be like, hey, we must respect each other, respect each other's space, and
That should be mentioned before I even get in a relationship.
yeah.
So
That's what I was
whether it's going to go
exactly
down
what
or
I'm
not.
asking.
oh well, yeah. So.
Because she said it to me and I accepted it.
He accepted it. He a bigger man than me.
I accepted it and we went about our day, our relationship. All
Judging by the
60 days.
producer, I guess it's time to go to commercial break.